ever make use of this card. I'm so sick of it just being an enchantment, just sits there. Yeah, you get a pig from it, but now we get a creature from it. Thanks, ZUR. We put you on the rocks, and we got 7 damage coming in with... what? Waiting for server? That was too good of a win not to count. That, ladies and gentlemen's, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join us in the Discord, and let's go ahead and give a special shout out to the patrons and the YouTube members. Thank you so much to the moon and back. You mean the world to me. You really, really do. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in here. We have Esper. So as you'll notice, this is like Esper control. We have a little bit of a spin on it, though. I don't really like to have those decks that just like don't do anything. They counter, they board wipe, they blah, blah, blah. Let's at least put a little bit of spin on it. Let's go. So the first thing you'll notice here, I've been on record saying this card is absolutely insane. I'm running a full play set. The Porcupine card, Porcine Portent, I don't know. I call it the Porcupine card. Exile target creature, you gain 1 life, and then you get one of the 3 little pigs later. But what you'll notice, this is an enchantment. We do not make use of the enchantments very much. So you slam it down, it just sits there as an enchantment. Yeah, boards you control get +1/+1, but how can we really take this card to the next level? ZUR, the Eternal Schemer. Enchantment creatures you control have death, touch, life, and get hexproof, and just for just two, we're going to animate a non-aura enchantment and then give it a power equal to its mana value. So basically, you're gonna get a 4/4. I love this card because then it's just an enchantment. We need to make it a creature. So ZUR, this is going to be the theme of this deck. We're going to take a ZUR and make these enchantments into creatures. So naturally, we do have the Virtue of Persistence. Naturally, of course, this is like the biggest enchantment that's most relevant. We love the Virtue of Persistence for the ZUR. I also have Lost in the Maze. This card is, I only have 1 of it because it is kind of better with the X cost later in the game. We're going to tap X target creatures, put a stun counter on the ones we don't control, and the ones that we control that are tapped have hexproof. Absolutely love this card, and again, you can animate it later. We do have the Case of the Lost Witness for Fblthp. That's kind of the other part of our deck here. So if you notice the Fblthp Lost on the Range, this is a Homunculus. Ward 2, you may look at the top card of your library anytime. The top card of your library has Plot. Now, this is a little, it's a silver bullet. You don't want to run a ton of these. I do have it. You can definitely make use of it, but we do have like counter magic. So it's not, sometimes like Reprieve 3 steps ahead and no more lies. So there are a lot of times you can kind of like brick with the Fblthp. But again, usually you're not really using the Fblthp like as like your like be all end all. It's usually like a little bit of like, it's like the cherry on top. Plus, I just want to make a little bit of Fblthp. Plus, with ZUR, we do have the Case of the Lost Witness, and this is an enchantment, so I did want to have this as a Fblthp ZUR deck, which just kind of fits the theme. So the Fblthp, as long as you have a Homunculus out, you can solve the case, and then you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. If you get this, the card advantage is absolutely insane. I'm not even joking you. I mean, it just gets crazy because control a lot of times has a trouble with card advantage, not with the Case of the Lost Witness and the Fblthp, and of course you can just bring it back with ZUR. I did run temporary lockdown, which kind of hurts the Case of the Lost Witness and the Lost in the Maze, but again, if you have temporary lockdown and you're using it, it's the best possible thing that could ever happen against like an aggro deck, so it just doesn't really matter, honestly. We do have this new card. This is a brand new card, Solitary Defiance. As long as you control exactly 1 creature, which we do run creatures, not plentiful, but we do run enough of them. That creature has Vigilance and Ward 2. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, seek 2 non-land cards and then discard a card. That is actually really insane. Discarding the card's not a problem. There's usually like a temporary lockdown. If you don't need like a lockdown or something like that, you can just do that. Now, I understand with ZUR, it's the same thing as lockdown. Like, I know there's like a dyssynergy there, but it's the same thing with ZUR. If you animate something and you create the Solitary Defiance and you have more than 1 creature, you're probably ahead anyway, so then the Defiance just becomes a creature itself. You can take the ZUR and just animate it, and then you're most likely ahead anyway. So that's how we're working with that. We do have 1 Rusko. I don't want to give a super shout out to Rusko. We have the One Ring. I'm actually not running Shelly. You should probably run Shelly if you want this to be like the most competitive it can be. I just think we're going to give a shout out to other cards here. We have a Stormkeld Curator, which again, this is a really nice card, especially in Zori's control. You're going to conjure X random cards from the spellbook to your hand. Just a bunch of like enchantments. Now these are auras, so you're not going to be able to animate them with ZUR, but it's okay. And last but not least, let's go ahead and give a special shout out to Saint Elenda. This creates it's just a new card, so we're running it. Whenever it enters the battlefield, conjure a card from your choice, and then you can pay it without paying its mana cost. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create another avatar token where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So basically you have like an ossification, gain 4 life. You've got a 3/2 creature, gain 4 life, destroy an artifact. Your enchantment, gain 4 life, an instant, just draw a card, 4 life, and that's about it. So you get that for free. So Saint Elenda is just a nice little top end. I really like it. Just like, you know, whatever. We want to throw a little bit more spin on our Esper control decks. Yes, it's an Esper control deck. We run counter spells, we run board wipes, all that dirty stuff that's probably, you know, people hate on, but that's okay. We're going to throw a little bit of spin on it. We're going to take ZUR and Fblthp, and we are going to have a good time with some Esper nonsense. So consider joining the channel. That'll help me out as a content creator. Go ahead and subscribe. If you have not already, what are you doing? And let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Lil He, hello. Alright, so, I don't know. Looks good enough to me. We'll go ahead and keep this. Got temporary lockdown in case they go super aggro. And in case they're just like regular aggro, we got the Sunfall. Not looking too bad here. Alright, so we are Esper. We got the Darkslick Shores, just in case that is relevant. Swiftwater Cliffs. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to go for the Case of the Lost Witness. Of course, Case of the Lost Witness, not very good with our temporary lockdown, but it is good with ZUR, the Eternal Schemer. Absolutely love that. Alright, Eroded Canyon, that's fine. And a Birthday Escape. Okay, interesting. Ooh, there we go. Hey, speak of the homunculi. Homunculuses? I think it's homunculi. Okay, so, well, we got it. That's pretty phenomenal. I think we're just gonna go and solve the case, right? I mean, we could go for ZUR, but, like, let's just solve the case. Fblthp, the loss, and draw a card. Looking good, and now we solve the case. There we go. We actually have another Fblthp, just in case, well, we already solved the case. I don't know if that's really that great, but it's a card to draw a card, so it is what it is. So you may look at the top part of your library, and you may cast them at any time. That is pretty, I mean, we got the case. That's pretty much like the, like, usually you don't solve this case that fast. So, cool. Alright. Alright, yeah, let's see, look at that. That's so nice being able to pull that land off the top. Oh, it's so nice. And now we even have the Porcupine card for removal. I don't know if I want to go. I mean, I might want to just drop ZUR, but I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe we just hope we have no more lies. We have a plethora of options here. And again, the Case of the Lost Witness, if you can get it early, it feels like cheating. It feels like you just have, like, infinite card advantage, and you pretty much do. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can, yeah, we can cast that for the other side of it, too. Like, 99% sure, anyway. Thieving Aven. Well, do we? I guess we'll just go for no more lies. Maybe we should let it resolve, but I'm a little nervous that they have like Spell Pierce or something like that. Unsummon. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. So they so they shuffle it into our deck, and then we didn't even get the access to the Porcupine card anyway. Interesting. Okay. I guess. Should we just go for ZUR? Honestly, like, this is what our deck's about, right? Like, it has hexproof. That's what's so nice about it. Like, if we animate the Case of the Lost Witness with ZUR, it'll have hexproof. I don't have counter magic anyway, so boom, there we go. And lifelink, okay, looking good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, that seems pretty good to me. Esper, ZUR, okay, I had to say it one time. Okay, the One Ring, yeah, it kind of sucks, obviously, but whatever. Got it. Oh, another ZUR off the top here. I am running 2 ZUR, so that is kind of unfortunate there. What do we do here? What do we do? I don't really know what to do, honestly. I mean, the One Ring prevents all damage, so I'm actually just gonna go for this. This might seem a little insane. This might seem insane, but we get the first little pig down, and this Porcupine card is an enchantment. That's the whole point of the deck, is like, most of the time you don't make use of the actual Porcine Portent, whatever the hell you want to call it. And plus, well, actually, hold on, I was going to say, they're running black. I was about to say, I'm not worried about, like committing to the board in Izzet colors, because I don't think there's a way they can really sweep the board, really. I mean, there is, yeah, there's a few red ways, but like I said, yeah, I mean, with the color combination, what they have available, I just don't think we're that scared of board wipes as much as like white or black. You know, they do have black, but okay. I think we're looking pretty good here. Rusko's not that dangerous to us, so Midnight Clock, do your thing, sure. See what's off the top. A land, yeah, we definitely like that. Yeah, get the land going. And a Get Lost. Look how much value we've kind of accrued here. Just from the top of our deck. Like, that is insane. So I think we'll Get Lost on Rusko. We have the first little pig to get rid of the One Ring, so we got to do that. Virtue of Persistence. Now, Virtue of Persistence is pretty much like our ace in the hole with ZUR. So let's do this, and this is absolutely crazy. Okay, now we're going to take ZUR, and we're going to animate our little port card, swing in. Come on. Come on, that is fun as hell. Oh my god. Because most of the time you don't ever make use of this card. I'm so sick of it just being an enchantment. Just sits there. Yeah, you get a pig from it, but now we get a creature from it. So, thanks, ZUR. Let's see what you got here. Grave Expectation. Okay, so there's Heist. That could be I mean, that is kind of scary. We do have Sunfall, obviously. Well, if they're going for Terror, they obviously aren't going for Sunfall, so that's actually great news. Oracle of the Alpha, that's fine. Power 9, you know, they're not bad, I guess. You know, we actually, hold on, let's wait for them to tap out potentially. Unsummon, that's fine. We still keep our enchantment creatures. They just lose the Death Touch Haste or whatever. Map, that's fine. If they, hold on. If they tap, I think the game's over. Yeah, if they tap out, the game's over. We have 9 damage on the board. And I can just go for Lost in the Maze. Virtual Persistence is no longer good, but that's okay. This game's over, right? Lost in the Maze, we just call 2. We pay the ward cost. That's 9 damage. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything, my friends. Lost in the Maze. We can also use Lost in the Maze, again, as an enchantment for ZUR. But let's go ahead and do this. X equals 2. Let's go ahead and tap you. Stun counters as well, which is always nice. Yeah, we can pay this too. Casual, baby. Put you on the rocks. And we got 7 damage coming in with... what? Waiting for server? That was too good of a win not to count. That better have counted. Hyderos. Well, hi. Hyderos. How you doing here? We'll go ahead and keep this. I think this is pretty good. Novice Inspector. Hopefully this isn't Boros Convoke, which it probably is. I was about to say, we do have the almighty Case of the Lost Witness and our Fblthp in our opening hand here. So hopefully they don't, because kill us too fast. Well, I guess it could still be the reinforcements. Thank God. Okay, we got the temporary lockdown. Now this is a little bit of a weird move. I mean, we can hold up Reprieve, but Reprieve just bounces it back to their hand. I know this is kind of unfortunate. I'm just gonna pay 2 here to draw, because we're gonna get rid of the Case of the Lost Witness with a temporary lockdown. So I want them. They're gonna play the yeah, that's pretty obvious. They're not just gonna play nothing on turn 2. So I want them to just go all out. Ooh, War Leader's Call. Okay, we won't be able to get rid of the War Leader's Call with the temporary lockdown, but that's fine. So let's drop this. We're definitely gonna have to pay, yeah. Just gonna have to go for temporary lockdown. We lose our Case of the Lost Witness, but like I said, I mean, we have no choice. Like, temporary lockdown is... The meta is just so fast that you have to run lockdown. Like, it just doesn't matter if you're running it doesn't matter. If you're running white and some sort of control shell, even mid-range, you have to run the lockdown. So, it is what it is. We're playing to win, baby. So, we will do just that. I'm gonna end the turn. We do have 3 steps ahead. So, I mean, we might as well take advantage of this. We don't want anything to resolve on the War Leader's Call. I'm a little nervous that they have another one. This is a little greedy of me. I'm going to go ahead and do this. If they have another reinforcements, I'm going to... Yep, okay. Alright, so we got greedy. We got greedy. Got greedy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can kind of recover from that. That was bad. Okay, well, you can tell. I'm a control mage. Not usually, but... Saint Elenda, I think we'll push you back. Okay, it's not over. That was pretty bad, though. I was gonna say, that if they have... That's the only thing that could really screw us is the reinforcements, but... I guess I should have been a little bit more receptive to the possibility that they had that. Alright, let's go and get rid of you. I mean, we're going to have to pay 1. We're just going to have to just try. Down to 4. They have another reinforcements. I think it's just over, so... What's the play here? Definitely screw that up. That's okay. Let's see if we can kind of make up for it. I mean, Rusko does gain us life, so I'm going to try it out. If they do have another reinforcements, I think we just lose. I see them highlighting their hand. Do they have 4? Alright, maybe not. Honestly, though, like, most of the time, I didn't even, like, I run Convoke. I don't run the reinforcements. I run the reinforcement card just because it activates the Ruby, but I don't even know if they are playing Ruby. Nevertheless, we shall try. Yeah, I'm blocking. Let's just trade here. Okay. Still have the Reprieve, which is nice. Nothing? Okay. Virtue of Persistence. I think we're going to have to go for the Porcupine card here. Yeah. I mean, what else? Well, I mean, we have Counter Magic. We have the Stormkeld Curator. Maybe we just pass. Let the Midnight Clock do its work. We have a Reprieve and a Counter Spell, so they're not going to be able to, like, really do anything here, so I need to draw a little bit more cards anyway. Sunfall could be okay, but they have haste, so Charming Scoundrel. Okay, let's go for 3 steps ahead. Obviously, this is lethal, right? Like, I don't have any other move. Yeah, Warlord just, yeah, we can't let this resolve. So let's go and counter the spell here. Not so charming, are you today? And hopefully they don't have another reinforcements here. Okay. ZUR. Okay, well, ZUR could be good. Okay, ZUR is actually good here. I mean, we can animate our temporary lockdown. Oh, we're gonna have. Let's do it. Okay, this is crazy. I mean, if they have it, they have it. They got another reinforcements. It is what it is. I already. We made our bed. We gotta sleep in it now. Swing in. Hey, that's lifelink, baby. That is lifelink. Get the temporary lockdown. Fingers crossed. Nothing else. Oh my god, that is crazy. And Lost in the... Okay, Lost in the Maze is actually pretty gosh darn good, too. Maybe we just... I don't have counter magic, so that's the first thing to know. I can't counter even if I wanted to. Solitary Defiance is pretty good when you're behind, and it's kind of like a, you know, whatever. It's kind of a thing when you have ZUR out, but let's go and swing in here. Get some more delicious lifelink, and that is all the difference in the world. Don't think I... This is a cheaper version of the Porcupine card. I can animate this. Maybe go for Lost in the Maze if they want to target the ZUR. Because at this point, I don't think I think we're, like, okay. I think, yeah, let's do this, right? Like, Midnight Clock. I think we just won. Like, I'm not even joking you. If they don't have any creatures to put out, swing, swing. And there's no way they come back from this, right? There's no way. Oh, too much lifelink. Thank you, ZUR. Got us out of a pinch. Donald, hello. Well, I mean, this looks good enough. Keep this. Got our Fblthp. Hopefully we can get Fblthp going with the plot action. We haven't missed the plot with our Fblthp. We're still trying to get you a little bit of love here. Lost on the range. Let's go and give our Donalder a little hello. See if they're playing. Whoa, whoa, wait, whoa, why is it roping me? Okay, we're back. Let me like, why was it roping me? Like, it wouldn't. We reconnected. Let's see if it still does the same thing. Is it my move? It would not let me play a land. Keep, yeah. Okay, no stops. Okay, well, that was absolutely bizarre. Okay, nevertheless, I guess we're playing now. Sorry about that. They're probably wondering, like, what the hell's going on? I'm also wondering that, because I thought the opponent was roping us, and I was like, well, how can you rope us? And then here we are. We're just, that was so weird. I've never had that happen before, where, like, we were roping, despite being on the client. Like, that was so weird. Okay, nevertheless, we are playing a game now. Impetuous Lootmonger. Okay, this card is insane. I was gonna say that the Porcupine card might be the best pound-for-pound card in Alchemy right now, but I think it's actually got taken over. I think it actually got taken over by the Impetuous Lootmonger. I'm gonna drop the One Ring. The One Ring actually does prevent us. Let's say they have, well, it just prevents crime. They can't target us as an opponent, because we have protection from everything, so. But like I said, that card is absolutely insane. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Pretty nice. They can't target us. Ah, you can't target me. You can't heist me, my friend. The One Ring has protected me. Excellent. Love that. Guess we'll just go for the Scorn. Well, let's actually get a little greedy here, I think. I think we'll get a little greedy with the One Ring. Yeah, that's what the One Ring tends to do. Get a little greedy. So... probably go blue. Whatever. We're definitely getting rid of this thing. And then we hold up the almighty No More Lies. Because the No More Lies, you know, does kind of get worse as the game goes on. I mean, they can pay it eventually. See if they're running treasures as well. I still cannot get over how weird that was, though. It was roping us. We were the ropers, unknowingly. Land's pretty good here. I think we're going to go in for our Fblthp loss on the range. So now we can plot the top card. There we go. Reprieve. Okay. Like, don't want to plot anything that's instant. So there is a lot of, like, dyssynergy here. I'm not going to lie with Fblthp. There's a lot of instances that we keep, like, plotting isn't very good. But we still want to pull stuff from the top of our deck if we can. Fblthp is a silver bullet, so Triumphant Getaway, that is going to be an easy No More Lies. Yeah, let's just do that. So we could be cute and reprieve it, but I don't want them to play it at all. So, so they have like a Spell Pierce or something? It seemed like they did for a second. But I don't know, the client is acting a little wonky today, so who even knows? That's not good. That's not good. Grenzo the Crooked Jailer, this card is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So, whenever it enters the battlefield and at the beginning of the upkeep, that's what makes it insane. So, obviously, when it comes out into the battlefield, you're going to heist the target opponent's library, and then you can cast your heist for free. That's pretty good, but what makes this card so insane is that at the beginning of your upkeep, you get to do it. That, I mean, it has to go. It is an absolute must kill on site, on everything. Like, you have to kill this thing. Fortunately, we do have 2 Porcupine cards, so... oh my god! See how insane that is? Oh my god. They just got a free Virtue of Persistence. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything, like, insane in the grave, so let's go ahead and get rid of you. You have to go. That's rule number 0. Let's go ahead and swing in. Can't really go for the Lost in the Maze. Again, they just get like a Lootmonger back here. We keep it the Porcupine card. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. It's not great. It's not great, but we're going to have to deal with it. Discard a card. Go ahead and heist me. Okay. Yeah, that free Virtue of Persistence is nuts. Oh my god. Magda, okay. I do have the temporary lockdown, which is actually looking quite attractive at the moment. Laughing Jasper Flint, okay. Maybe I go for Reprieve. I know it seems a little weird, but I'm gonna do it here. If we Reprieve this, I do want more card draw in general. Another lockdown, so we can lock you down there. Do I want a One Ring? I do have 1 left over for the One Ring, which might be a little greedy. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're getting greedy with this One Ring, but that's okay. Down to 14, I think we can kind of afford it. We have multiple ways that we can kind of deal with the One Ring later in the game, so I think we can kind of be a little greedy. The Restless Anchorage. Again, Fblthp. Yeah, maybe, I mean, it's more of a luxury card than anything. But Temporary Lockdown is going to be the move here, right? They have 1 open blue source, so... Temporary Lockdown will get rid of their stuff, and our Fblthp is going to survive. So now that those are exiled, I don't think there's really anything in the graveyard, right? Like, what is actually even in the graveyard for the Virtue of Persistence to snag? I don't think there's really anything. Swing. Should we go for Porcupine? I mean, we have counter magic, so probably not. Like, actual counter magic, not No More Lies. We got 3 steps ahead, so I guess we'll just kind of chill. Laughing Jasper Flint, that's fine. We can take care of the Flint with the Porcupine card. Okay. Let's just do what we do, baby. Let's control the board. That's what we do. And as long as we're exiling that free Virtue of Persistence they got from the Grenzo, will not matter. So hopefully they don't counter themselves. And they very well could, right? Oh, cut down. Honestly, that's okay. Our Fblthp, yeah, we can't go for the Lost in the Maze this way. We could go for, if we had one more open mana source, we could have gone for the Lost in the Maze, but oh well. No more looking at the top card of my library. Most of the time, it's not going to be super relevant anyway, but in grindy matchups, that Fblthp can come in handy. I'm going to go for the Porcupine card, and we're just going to get rid of this Virtual Persistence, I think. So, bang. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Let's just, we got the chance. We have the opportunity. Let's just get rid of it. And then we still have the Reprieve. Can't counter, but we can bounce with the Reprieve, so that's always nice. Vadmir, do I really care that much about Vadmir? Maybe we do this. I know that the... Yeah, we'll just do this. That's fine. Vadmir again, that's fine. Not really too scared about Vadmir. I'm honestly afraid of the One Ring kind of pecking me away at damage here. That's kind of scary. Let's just do this, I suppose. I mean, we are kind of winning the war of attrition here. Drop you down. Swing in. Let's just pass. I mean, again, there's multiple ways that we can kind of deal with the One Ring here, right? Vadmir, okay. So we're getting pegged for 3 with the One Ring. At some point, we're gonna have to deal with the One Ring. Honestly, what I can do is I can just exile it. I can exile it with my own Porcupine card, which actually seemingly is kind of nice. So let's go for you. They actually only have 15 life. So you know what? Maybe we just kick aggressive. Maybe we just kick this game into aggressive mode. So if I go for another one and we get another second little pig, and they have 15 life. At some point, this is fine. Let's see if they block. If they let the damage through, I think I'll just go for another second little pig. Maybe get a little greedy. We also have Restless Anchorages as offense as well. So they're taking it down to 11. If I just drop another second little pig, can they really prevent it? This is a little greedy. We still have a Get Lost as well. Second little piggy. Bang. Okay. Oh. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. They get this for free, and then they're going to get something. Okay, so we're just going to have to get lost to Saint Elenda. Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Not the end of the world, but definitely not the beginning of it. They're also going to, yeah, they're going to gain life here, so. Okay. Kill the lot. Ooh, this actually became a little interesting here, huh? Okay, so they're going to kill the that. Damn. Okay. Impetuous Lootmonger. Hold on, do they still get... If they don't have it, they don't have anything in their hand, right? Let's go for the Get Lost on the Saint Elenda. I believe we're going to have to. Okay. At least take care of that. Discard a card. They're going to heist me again. This sucks. Sucks because we went all in on these little pigs. It's not enough. If we flip both little pigs, they do 7 damage each. That sucks. That sucks. Oh my god. I guess that's not. I haven't played Control in such a long time that I don't have that Control mindset. I'm more like let's end this baby. But yeah, if we bump up the 2 little pigs, they only have 7 plus 7. That's 14 in the air, and they survive with 1 damage or 1 life. So we can't do that anymore. That's crazy. I did not see that. I didn't see any sort of world. But I guess stealing my Saint Elenda, I guess, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, well, now we're back on the defense here, kind of. Let's do this. Another lockdown. I already have a lockdown. But our lockdown does get rid of our own little pigs. And I have to be worried because the One Ring is going to kill us eventually. So how do we get rid of this? Saint Elenda. Well, you know what? With Saint Elenda, we can gain life that way. So if and this is pretty fancy, but the Saint Elenda, yeah, everything gains life, and they also have instances. So as long as we have instant life gain, we can drop the Virtue of Persistence. So let's swing in here. They're all gonna get swept up by lockdown anyway, so we might as well just do this. Yep, if they don't block the first little pig, then we could go for the second little pig and bump them up, but yeah, we've committed to this, that's fine. Bang, bang, down to 5. We're going to go for the lockdown. Yeah, we got enough for the lockdown and then a Virtue of Persistence. So bang, 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 lose all your stuff, which is of course very nice. We drop the Virtue of Persistence, which is kind of crazy. They don't have any creature lands. If they had any, like, you know, creature lands, I obviously would not do this. I don't even know if I have to put a stop at my upkeep. I'm going to do it just to make double dog sure. So yeah, make sure the Virtue of Persistence goes first. So we're definitely going to get the Saint Elenda. Okay, Saint Elenda, come back to me, baby. As long as we just get an instant that gains life, we should be okay. Even if they kill the Saint Elenda, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, hold on. We actually have Lost in the Maze. Let's go for Lost in the Maze. I don't want to 3 steps ahead. That doesn't make any sense. So, let's do this. X equals 1. Let's keep our Saint Elenda safe, I suppose. If we can, then let's do that. So tap. So Lost in the Maze. We protect our Saint Elenda. You know, is it anything that just gains life, right? I mean, we don't have to destroy target artifact or enchantment. We can just gain life, draw a card. Like, that's probably the best thing, right? There's nothing I want to destroy. So let's do that. And as long as we do this, you gain 4 life, draw a card. Bang. For free. So now we can pay the dreaded One Ring tax. Okay. It's 5-3, so we're back in that same position. If I go for the Restless Anchorage, I'm trying to think here. How do we get around this? So I guess we just let's see what can we get here. I guess we could try to get to the Stormkeld. No, there's a few things with lifelink, right? Curiosity, Staggering Insight does give lifelink. I mean, that's just gambling because it's random, so I don't think I can just gamble on the randomness. How do we get rid of the One Ring? So we go for the Restless Anchorage. I know I'm roping, I do apologize. Just counting out my land here. If we do this, hold on, Restless Anchorage, we have 4 left over. The Curator's not the play here. Because again, it's random. So even if we were to go for like X equals 1, I don't think that's the move. That doesn't make any sense. Let's drop you. You know what? The 3 steps ahead can copy artifacts, can it? I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that. That is absolutely hilarious. I've been stressing out this whole time. We can just copy the One Ring, and because it's legendary, we just sacrifice the big one. I forgot. I absolutely forgot that the 3 steps ahead. Now we get our avatar creature. I absolutely forgot. Yeah, that's fine. We are looking good here. 3 steps ahead is gonna copy our One Ring, and we're gonna be looking good here. Sunfall. Okay, that's actually another problem. That presents another issue. Well, I can't counter it because again, we're gonna die to the One Ring, and we won't get our Saint Elenda back because it's exiled now with the Sunfall. So that is not great. Do we do this now? We could counter it and then just pray that we got something else going on for us. No, there's no way to gain life other than that. So I think we're just gonna have to let this resolve. Yep, it's fine. And this is all they have. We've got 2 Restless Anchorages on the back end, so... For the longest time, I wonder how many, like... I wonder how much stress I put you through as a viewer. I can't believe I forgot. All this time, all this time I'm just thinking... like, how do we get rid of this 1 ring damage? And I forgot the 3 steps ahead. I absolutely forgot that this can create a token that's a copy of target art. I forgot this. I forgot about this the whole game. So it's obviously keep the 1 that protects us. Now we got the Virtue of Persistence. What else do we have here? Fblthp. I guess we'll just take the Fblthp. So now the game is officially over. We got 2 Restless Anchorages in the air. Don't care, baby. Hey, if you've made it this far and you're just screaming at your monitor, hey, you can copy your stupid 1 ring, man. I do apologize. But nevertheless, we still get the job done. We figured it out eventually. Yeah, 3 steps ahead. We were 3 steps behind on that, but let's go. Murph Goodman. Hello, Murph. Well, this looks pretty good. Looks pretty control-y to me. We'll go ahead and keep that. Looks good. I guess we'll go for the archive here. I mean, we do have a lot of tap lands. Let's go for the Meticulous Archive. I'm going to keep it. We definitely need a lot of land, so... Commercial District. Okay, I don't know what we're playing against, so before we surveil for answers, let's put down the Restless Anchorage. I don't think I'll really need to get lost. Maybe we should. We have the temporary lockdown in case they do get crazy. I guess we'll put down the Darkslick Shores so that we can go for the Porcupine card if that's relevant. I mean, it could be if they go for Arwen, or Erwin, the Mortal Queen, which has Indestructible. Yeah, we'll just get ready. I don't know. I mean, we'll do this. I do feel a little bit weird. Let's go ahead and give a thank you. I don't know what that's all about, but... a little nervous. In Naya colors, they can't have, you know, Tajik and Erwin, which is a little nerve-wracking. So maybe I should not have gone for the Porcupine card, but this, you know... Turn 3 this, turn 4 into a little pig feels pretty good, so we'll see. We got a Sunfall too, so... We're not worried about nothing, Murph. Elegance Parlor, how elegant. So what even is this? Evolving Wilds. I don't know what we're playing against. PNLR, so this has got to be... Okay, well, PNLR is definitely the focal point here. I guess we'll go for the Shadowy Backstreet boys. Virtue of Persistence, we'll keep the Virtue of Persistence. We'll keep that. Do I want to just get lost now? I mean, we'll give them an opportunity to chump block if they really want to, but I don't know. I mean, they don't actually... You know, actually, they don't have anything that they can use from Exile, so I don't think there's really any need to get worried about Pia right now. Plus, if they did swarm the board, we got temporary lockdown, so, like, what am I worried about? Pia, no problem. Pia and Alar, Pia, no problem. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna win the race for here, so it's fine, I guess. Just let that go. Annie joins up. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll trade the pig for the Annie joins up. I mean, we can exile this, so. Opponent gives us a nice to say thank you. Hey, the opponent's being very generous today. I don't know. I don't know if that's, you know, sarcasm or what that is, but you gotta appreciate a friendly opponent. So let's just do what we do, baby. Let's control the board. That's what we do around here. You know what? I actually might just go for the Restless Anchorage, but it's tempting. I really kind of wanted to, but we'll hold up to get lost anyway. They do have the Bivouac. If they didn't have the Bivouac, I think I would swing in there. Evolving Wilds, sure. Overcooked. Oh. Players can't gain life at the beginning of your end step. Okay, that makes the food fight token. So I think we're just going to get rid of this thing. That is theoretically a win condition. I can't temporary lockdown it. Because I say, thank you. Thank you. I have no idea if that's sarcasm or not, but we will take it. Captivating Crossroads. Big fan of alliteration on the channel. I think we'll go ahead and go for white. And drop the Virtue. Seems easy. Easy game, right? Virtue of Persistence wins the War of Attrition long term, right? Bivouac. Okay, Bivouac is definitely scary. I don't have... Let's give them a... Well, hold on. Let's wait for it. Okay. So we don't have any more instants. So this is actually a little bit nerve-wracking. So this bull actually is pretty... It's a threat. Let's go and give him some spankings. We're not going to say thank you. I'm not going to say thank you for beating my my ass here, Murph. So I think we're just going to take the little pig. I think it's a little better than... I don't have anything to use with Pia Nalar. No, there's no point, right? Let's just go for the first little pig. Another lockdown, which is not phenomenal. Can't lie to you, it's not phenomenal here. But at least we get a chump blocker every turn, so the Virtue, we can just block whatever they put out with the Restless Bivouac. I'm going to get a little cocky here, man. Let's go and swing with the Restless Anchorage. I don't really have anything that's relevant. I have all sorcery speed stuff in my hand, so let's go for the map token. This is what, a 5/5 after the +1/+1 counter, so let's do this and just set up our next hand. Our next, not our next hand. That'd be nice. Rocco's Modern Life, looking pretty good there. I mean, if they want to drop that, that also gives us more, you know, draw. I don't want to say draw power, it's exile, but it gives us more resources, so. The Bivouac here, that's fine. That's completely fine. We're just going to chump block all day, and we just get our stuff back, so, like, whatever. But here's the thing, I really want my ZUR. I really want my ZUR because we've got the Porcupine card out, and we got the Virtue of Persistence. I really would like to animate the Virtue of Persistence as a 7-drop. I think that would be so fun. Rocco, Street Chef, excuse me. Yeah, this is fine at the beginning of your... This card does play kind of wonky, but... Basically, each player is going to exile the top card of the library, blah, blah, until their next end step, we can play both cards, so... And then they get a +1/+1 counter and some food. It's definitely an interesting card. So, we got an access to a Rusko. Pretty nice. Yep, so let's go for the first little pig. Lost in the Maze. I actually do like the Lost in the Maze quite a bit. Rusko, baby! Yep, take your little +1/+1 and a food. I think that is well worth the Rusko here. Not worried about sweeping the board. I'm just not. I think we're fine. End the turn. We do have the Lost in the Maze now. So if they do animate the Restless Bivouac, we're fine there. I am a little nervous, though. They have the Spiteful Banditry, or whatever the hell that thing's called right there. Can they actually... Hold on. Yeah, oh, God, they can actually do that. They can do this for 3, right? And they still can go for the Bivouac, which is fine. Yeah, not much we can do there. Totally fine. We got the Lost in the Maze, though. So that was kind of our plan B here. It's fine. Let's get rid of you while we can. Use the first little pig to get rid of this thing. We don't need to give them extra treasure tokens. Even though it's not really that good. Hey, they give us a nice... Thank you. Murph, you are very polite. Let's do this. And now we got the Lost in the Maze. They think that they're going to get a pretty big Krakatawa on us. But no. Lost in the Maze. Get lost, buddy. Get lost. And they get that stun counter. The stun counter is so very nice. So Rocco goes off. More land. Okay. Midnight Clock. Sure. But that stun counter is really nice. And I think we're just going to take another Rusko. At this point... Yeah, let's just take a Rusko, man. Rusko also ramps us up. The Midnight Clock does allow us to get that. So... I'm gonna do it, man. I don't care. Take your little Rocco +1/+1 food. I don't think I really care. I think we just... Let's out-resource them with the resources they're giving us. I don't really want a Sunfall here. I really don't. I'm gonna go for the Restless Anchorage and see if we can just get a map token going. Sure. I said, we don't have to worry about any sort of a counter attack here. Case of the Lost Witness. Do I like that? I don't have a homunculus. I think no. I think this late in the game, we're just kind of looking for maybe something else. Maybe a storm. Where they're looking for a ZUR or a Stormkeld Curator. ZUR would be lights out. If we get ZUR and we can animate a Virtue of Persistence and then the Porcupine card, oh, it's just absolutely lights out. Quintorius, we're not worried about this. Not worried about Quintorius. Let's go for the Reprieve. Go back. They can't recast this. And we get the Rusko to do a little damage. Come on, where's our ZUR? Give me the ZUR. Come on, content gods. Give me the ZUR. Overcooked. That is not great. That's okay, I suppose. We're going to have to lock down this immediately because they're going to get a food fight. And then the food fight turns these tokens into... damage. That turns them into damage. So we're definitely going to lock down their board no matter what. I'll give you a nice. I'm not being cocky. It really is a true blue nice. So let's get another counter going. Counter, sure. You know what? Let's do the first little pig. The first little pig gets rid of the overcooked because that is a 3-drop, and then we can lock down the 2-drops. Archive. Where's the ZUR? Give me the ZUR! Oh my god, give me the ZUR. I'm running 2. We demand it. Spiteful Banditry. Don't think I really care about that so much. You know what? Saint Elenda is pretty fun too. Maybe we can go. We can actually go for Saint Elenda instead of the first little pig, because Saint Elenda we can kill. We can kill enchantments for free. So destroy target artifact or enchantment, and you gain 4 life. Very beautiful. But you know what? Actually, should we take this? This is like an ossification. Ooh, that's actually close. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 mana open, right? Maybe we do this, because this is for free, and then we put the Rusko on rocks, because at this point, I'm not looking to sweep the board. Oh, the overcooked. Okay, I mean, that's not really that big of a deal, but I should have done this beforehand. So let's go in for, let's give him an oops. First little pig is going to get rid of the overcooked, and then we've got 3 left over for the temporary lockdown. That is what we want to do. Final answer. Survey says, bang. Yeah, we're going to have to lock down this for the food fight. They're not going to be happy about this, but I am. Ooh, get rid of all those things. Delicious. Very, very nice. Now we're looking good, man. We got Saint Elenda. Again, really, really could use a ZUR. Really could use a ZUR. We got all these enchantments on the battlefield. We need to animate them. Spiteful Banditry, yeah, this is pretty wild. So, I mean, I think we did. Let's give him a crying face. I think we did the right move there, because this Rusko is getting so tall. We just, you know, Fate's feathers on it. Eventually, we do get the midnight clock to go off, though. Like, I have a pretty good feeling we go for ZUR. ZUR's actually kind of lethal here, unless they have spot removal. Give me the ZUR, baby. Come on, Rusko. No, so I think we just take Saint Elenda. I mean, that's pretty fun in and of itself. Let's give some sexy shoutouts to Saint Elenda. Love this card. This card is so nice. Murph, come on, man. We were just about to have the craziest win. Saint Elenda goes off, and I think they know that it's the beginning of the end. I think we'll just gain 4 life, draw a card. Like, why not? Let's really try to push for the ZUR. I want to get the ZUR for the win, baby. Virtue of Persistence is a 7-drop. I was going to say, Virtue of Persistence is a 7-drop. So 7 damage would just be the Virtue of Persistence right in there. That would be very, very nice. Unfortunately, we cannot find our ZUR for content's sake. And I think old Murph is taking a snooze, because they just roped us 3 times. Can't really finish them off right now. So it can't present lethal, so it is what it is. I think we'll just go in for the Anchorage. Do a little bit of damage. Next turn we can kind of, you know, present lethal or whatever. I think they are not with us anymore, but that is okay. Let's just do what we can. Guess we'll get the 1 ring down. Why not? We also give Rusko some stuff to play with, whatever. I really want to just dig into my, well, actually, we're just going to go for the midnight clock, so. So I don't think they're going to let the midnight clock go off. I really wanted that midnight clock to give us a new hand. We find ZUR and swing in with the Virtue of Persistence animated, but it's not going to happen. But a win's a win. Saint Elenda's pretty good too.